Hello everybody, my name is Fletcher Stone.
And I am Sir Isaac Etch-a-Sketch.
And welcome back to Radioactive Inc. Now, I'm kind of excited because we have finally gotten the chance for both of us to be doing this. My hand went out of screen. Anyway, we are going to try and do a lot more episodes with both of us. We're just, again, we don't do this for a living. Yeah, we work, we have lives, and we have stuff going on, so we don't get to do this as much as we would really like to. As for our other location that I had talked about in some videos before, not happening. Not happening at all. There would just be too much work to put into it, and with all this rain we've been having, there's a lot of water damage in that area, so it's a lost cause, and we're staying where we're at, in the cramped area. But on a side of good news, we have a light now, so the quality of this should look just a little bit better.
As you cast your own shadow.
Yes. The light's over there, and it looks like the sun is shining on our face.
We need a second light over there to balance it.
Yes, we do. But we'll get to that later. So the quality of this video will look a little bit better. I'm working on getting a new camera, so this way we can have a lot better quality as we're filming, but that probably won't be until like sometime in August when I have the money. Because, well, bills come first, and we have to pay a lot of bills. Yeah. But anyway, formal speaker. He's back. He's not a plushie yet. He's still plastic. I'm trying to figure out how to make him, or who I can go through to make him into a plushie, and have a little face and everything, because I think that would be like really cool. It'd be entertaining to say the least. But formal speaker. He's a part of the show. Formal speaker. So for our topic today, we're not going to do a top 10 list, we're not going to do a puns in a minute like we had originally thought. We figured, since it was summertime, a lot of college kids are home, and we wanted to talk about jobs and bosses in those jobs, and some tips to help you get a job if you're looking. So, care to start us off?
Jobs? I have a job. I don't need jobs.
Well, help them out. I mean, just think, you're a college kid coming home looking for a summertime job.
Don't go to McDonald's. Or Wendy's. Or Taco Bell.
Oh, you are just an insight of information.
Oh, don't tell me.
Alright, look, if you are a college kid coming home for the summer and you don't have a summer job lined up, step one, update your resume. Because everything nowadays, a lot of applications are going online, nobody's using paper anymore. So the best thing you can do is have a clearly updated resume that has all your skills, all your qualifications, everything that you can do to help you out. Because, this way you can submit it and you have a better chance of getting that job. If you don't have the means of updating your resume yourself, if you have a community college in your town, go see them. They will help you update your resume, and they will even set you on the right path to getting a summer job. They will help out immensely. They helped me update my resume.
And when you're looking for these summertime jobs, and everybody thinks it's just about filling out applications, to fill out as many as you possibly can. Yes, yeah, you can do nice smoke screen, buddy.
I'm not cutting that out of the video.
Yes, filling out a lot of applications is part of it. Fill out as many as you can, but don't just sit on your ass. Fill out the application, drop it off in person, make sure you hand it to the manager so nobody else throws it away. I have seen it. Employees will throw their applications away because they're afraid of losing their jobs. It happens, it really does. Turn it into a manager, wait 3 days to a week, and then call them, ask for the manager, and ask if they reviewed your application. Don't just sit there and wait for them to call you, because if you call them, that shows the initiative that you want the job. That tells the management that you're that employee who wants to work there, not just some, high schooler who wants $10 extra in his wallet to go see another movie.
Yeah, like Jurassic World.
Well, I actually want to go see the Avengers, so.
Well, I'm just saying Jurassic World because that seems to be the new biggest thing. It's like out in theaters now, so like everybody's going to see it.
Can we go see it?
Maybe later.
Anyway.
And then there are a couple tips, like if you manage to get the interview for this job, there are some tips that you really need to follow. Number one, dress for success. You can't go in there looking like a slump with... Yeah, you can't look like that. We're not saying you have to get a suit, but, put on a clean pair of pants, a nice shirt, and show them that you are really dedicated to being able to work there. They want to know that you are a professional. They want to see that. And the first thing they look at when they meet you is your appearance.
Guys, dressy shoes, not nothing expensive, just a pair of nice shoes. Slacks, they don't have to be dress pants, just a pair of slacks and a button-up shirt.
And trim that beard.
No.
Yeah. Gotta make sure you have a nice shaven look. I'm not saying you have to shave everything, but, I've got my, goatee and mustache here, but I keep it trim. So this way I can look professional.
Mine is scruffy. Girls, even you, khakis as well, or maybe a professional dress or a skirt.
Fix up your hair. Don't wear yoga pants. They don't qualify as pants.
Don't wear your pajamas or sweatpants.
Exactly. Number two, come in firm. Because they're going to ask you about yourself. And the first thing you do not want to say is, sometimes I'm lazy. You need to tell them that you're dedicated, that you're a hard worker, you listen, and you can learn quickly. Because that's skills that they are looking for. They don't want to have to spend forever trying to train you on how to do a job. They want to know that within like the first week, you've got it. And you can just go. That's what they want to see. They want to see that you are an employee that can take charge and get on your way. Okay. Number three, if you have the job, because, if you can get through the interview process, and here's the thing, they're going to ask you a whole bunch of questions, just answer them as truthfully as you can. None of them ever make sense or ever apply to anything you are trying to do. And I know that for a fact. Our light is dying.
Yeah, the sun's going out.
That didn't last very long.
It just
We've had it on for about 5 minutes. That did not last very long. Shit.
We need to do lighting.
Yes, we do. I think the battery cell is going on that light and it's just not working out very well. But if you do manage to get the job, come in like a professional every day. It may not be the job you want, but it is the job you have. So those are the 3 tips that we can give you for getting and keeping the job. Now, here's where we get into bosses of the job. Now, from personal experience, me and Etch-a-Sketch here have worked at pretty much the same place for as long as we've known each other. He got a job, I ended up working at the same place, I would leave, he would leave, we'd go get a new job, and then this cycle would continue for quite a while. Now, I have had some pretty bad bosses. He'll be back, don't worry. He's coming back, he's just taking care of something real quick. But I've had some pretty bad bosses myself, and let me tell you, they hated me, I didn't like them, yet you still have to show respect to your boss. Because, well, they're your boss. They can fire you and then you don't have a paycheck. But an important thing is try to be respectful. Try. Because, if you punch your boss out, you're out of a job. Simple as that.
And you're also getting assault charges.
Yes.
Did the light actually shut off by itself?
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Now, a few tips that, to get around that boss. 1, try and avoid them. And that'll work for a while, but eventually they will find you. Because workplaces generally, you know, aren't the biggest areas in the world. Eventually your boss will find you. 2, just kind of nod in agreement and then get back to your work. And number 3, if it's just really bad, leave, because there's no point to staying there. Why would you stay at a workplace where you are extremely unhappy? There is just no point to that at all. There's no reason that you should take disrespect from your boss. If he wants respect, then he better respect you back. Respect is earned, not given. Anything to add?
You pretty much covered everything. I've had my bad experiences with bosses, but I've dealt with them. Mostly because I need money.
Alright. Well, I guess that covers pretty much what we're trying to get across. I mean, summertime jobs, gotta try and keep looking. I know the market's tough right now, the economy isn't the greatest, and a lot of places aren't really looking right now, or if they are, it's for jobs that most people just aren't qualified for. But you can't give up. You got to keep looking.
That's another thing that really pisses me off is, oh, we want to hire you. You need experience. Okay, well, where do I get the experience? I'm 22 years old and I don't know how to drive an 18-wheeler. Who's going to teach me? You need you need two years experience of driving this truck to drive this truck. Right. You explain that logic to me. I don't have a family member with a giant truck. Do you have a family member with a giant truck?
Yes, actually.
Are they willing to let us borrow it?
Probably not.
See?
But, I mean, you just gotta try. I mean, you're gonna get thrown around like that with places saying that, you know, you need the experience, but, you know, they can't give you the experience because you don't have it. You gotta keep trying. You just can't take no. And that's just as simple as I can make it. We are still working on a Beat the Heat episode. It just won't quit raining, and I'm really...
Beat the Heat episode?
Yeah, tips and tricks to try and...
Stay cool.
Well, not even stay cool, but avoid heat stroke. Because if it ever stops raining, it's supposed to get really hot. So I want to make an episode to show all of you the tips and tricks in order to avoid heat stroke, because believe me...
And that we actually go outside sometimes?
Yes. Because believe me, the heat, it's not something to mess around with. It will put you down. I have seen it firsthand. A guy that I would call my friend, it happened to him. It is nothing to play around with. So make sure that you keep an eye out for that episode. We will try to get it like as soon as it's a nice day and it's not raining, because the rain is just, it's relentless. It just won't quit. But I guess until that, we've covered about everything that we wanted to talk to you guys about. I hope this has been very informative for you, and I hope it's been rather entertaining. So until then, this is Fletcher Stone.
I was a sketch.
With Radioactive Inc., signing out.